Hi guys, Dorothy Parks here. Want to give you an update on our partner and apprenticeship program. Had a lot of questions regarding that from our live webinar, and want to just take a few minutes to address those questions, okay? So let's begin here and make sure that we understand this. All of our clients or customers actually get a virtual office, back office, a business financing office, and a real estate financing office included. Okay, these are basically money stores. It's where you sell money, and the virtual office is the back office where you decide if you want to do real estate financing for yourself or for others, or for business loans, or whatever you want to do, even sell your services. Now, what I encourage you to do, if you haven't watched the webinar, is to use the link below and actually go take a look at it, and it'll make more sense. It goes into a lot more detail than I'm going to go into here. So the point is, your virtual office comes with a back office, a business property funnel, and that's a connection with the bank where you don't have to worry about looking at emails. You just market and promote it while you're learning the other stuff. And the number two is the commercial financing side. It's where you can sell services using the software and the things that we actually teach you. Okay. Now that comes with that's out the box for everybody. All right. And we have the property acquisition. If you're going to be buying properties, making offers, you do that. And if you're going to do some flip some properties, you use this site. But you don't need all of these. Just remember, coming out the door, you got three of them. You have the back office, the business funnel, that's a site, and you have the commercial financing funnel for selling your services. So you got three websites coming out the door set up for you. You can add to others if you choose to. I don't think you need to go there. That's overkill. All right. Now, let's talk about the partner program. Now, there's a partner program and the JV program. We want to just make a distinction between the two. The partner program is what everybody is a part of. If you sign up with any of our packages and any of our hosting services, if you have a virtual office, you're automatically tied into a partner program. Anyway, now what's different is the apprenticeship program. It's a little different. So let's make sure we clear this up. All users and partners get this. You get a virtual office, a business financing site, the business lender connection, which is part of the business financing site, and we've added the commercial financing website for selling your services. And you get the financing software, you get all of the training videos, and you get to do your own deals. You pick and do what you want. Kind of like Burger King. You can have it your way here on this. And we'll advise and assist you as needed. So if you get in a jam, got a question, we're here for that. Okay. Now, let's look at the differences in the two. On the partner program, you select your own projects, you secure your own financing, you negotiate your own deals, you review your documents. We'll review your documents with you or for you if you need that done. And we can do joint calls with you and your clients. If you want to go there, we can be there. And you get to keep 100% of your profits. That's yours. We're not touching that. And if it's conditional now, if we have to do any of these items in the blue, which you are definitely capable of doing, but don't want to do it, that's fine. We'll do that, but it's on a 50-50 split. Otherwise, you do it and keep 100% of your profits. That's up to you. All right. And as I said previously, you do what you want to do when you want to do it. You're a free agent, literally. That's the partner program. Everyone is a part of that coming out the door. You can utilize it if you want. If not, you don't have to. Okay. Now, apprentice program, different animal. We assign you a specific market sector. We tell you what to focus on and what we want you to be the expert in. We secure the financing for the projects. You don't have to deal with that. That's not your job. That's not part of the venture. We negotiate the deal. You just listen and be there and see how it's done. You prepare the documents as we instruct you to. You use your document creator, log into your back office, and prepare the documents. But you're given instructions on how to do it. It's not like you're trying to figure anything out here. You're going to actually walk it out, map it out. You have a blueprint and a playbook to simply follow. All right? And we review the documents because we have to sign them. We who? You and I. You're going to be, you're on these documents. It's not just me. When I say we're doing a 50-50 split, this secures that. No shame in my game here. But you have to be on the documents with me. We just require that. Why not? Okay? And you want to be available for conference calls, even though we record them. You want to be there and learn from those experiences and those encounters. And you need to educate yourself in your sector. If we're doing solar energy, you need to know something about solar energy. All right? And you're 100% accountable to me, and you need to perform. Which, this isn't just sit at the table and watch. You have to execute and be engaged. And you do as you're instructed. So if you got a problem with following instructions, this is not that, okay? And you have a playbook, you have time frames, and you have to report, and you have to be accountable, all right? And be teachable. And all I ask you to do is to do your best and be nice if you can, but enjoy the ride, all right? And 90% of what you're going to be doing is researching and learning and taking good notes. So if you aren't good at writing, you might want to print, use Google Docs or use a recorder or something. But it's important that if we have a conversation with a lender and you're a part of it, or with a client and you facilitated the call, then afterwards you need to document what was said for future references. That's your job. That's your role. We talk to a lender, you need to document what was said. All right? So you're going to be like a scribe. You're going to set things up and watch them happen and learn from the experience. And we split the fees on this 50-50. All right? But this is a different animal now because of the sectors. See, our part is to provide all the resources, the training, the sectors, to be the mentor, to support you, secure the finance and negotiate the deals. And we even give you a special website for this. The regular other sites won't work for this. We need a special website. We provide you with that. We give you a custom email address. Now, your part is to learn. You have to learn your market. We're going to take a look at some of the sectors available and to research your sector and know who the key players are, who are the top players in the solar industry field. Offshore solar, onshore solar. You want to know. That's your job, research. And then you're going to conduct inquiries. We'll give you emails to send to people. Here, send this to this guy. That's your job. Follow up. Schedule conference calls when needed. Prepare the documents using the document creator. And you need to be available for the calls if you can. That's if you can. If you can't, it's okay. But see, the thing is, if you're unavailable for the calls, you're not going to benefit from it. All right? Because ultimately, I want to be on your calls. This is the objective here. To get you to the place where I can give you deals and you can place them. And then we do some real big stuff now. All right? That's what's expected. Full disclosure here. Now, what types of projects are we talking about? Number one, we're looking at projects 50 million and up. That's where we start. So you're going to have to come here because this is where we are. Nothing below 50 million what we look at, which means what? Your payday at a 1% minimum, 1% is $500,000. All right, but we're not going to do that. We're looking at some stuff $200 and $300 million, because typically a project that scales in at 50 million is one of several, and I know that. And the reason I would tell you or assign you to a solar sector of 50 million minimum is because I have the financing in place. I can do the deals. I can get that done. I just can't do it all. And what we're doing here, I'm going to do what I've done for years, do 1 or 2 deals and take 2-3 years off. That's how we do that. And you can do the same, except what I want to do differently is I want to do 1 or 2 deals with 4 or 5 people and max them out and joint venture with them. Remember what we talked about in the video, in the webinar. There are people you meet for a reason, some for a season, and some for a lifetime. And what we want to do here is find out whether our relationship is for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. All right, so here's some of the sectors that's available. Thermal power plants. Why? We have the financing for it. That's why. Solar power plants. Why? We have the financing for that. Steam power plants have the financing. Gas power plants have the financing. Offshore wind farms, onshore wind farms, you have the financing for it. What's the minimum? 50 million. What are you finding projects? We'll tell you how to do that. Electrical substations, solid waste treatment plants have the financing. Liquid waste treatment plants, guys, have the financing. Cement plants, chemical plants. We're way beyond real estate. This is not that, all right? And, of course, mining and processing, well, that's actually taken already. It's not available now. Now, realistically, we probably could put 2 people in one sector, but it's not about quantities, a lot of people. It's about quality. One person that can work with me on this stuff and can navigate and execute is worth 10 people who can't do any of it, or for whatever reason. So here's how this works. We're going to give you a seat at the table. We're just going to assume you're going to do what needs to be done. And we're going to actually put you there. That's what this is about. You have to earn your wings and earn your keep. And even though we give you a position, you're going to have to earn your seat. That means you're going to have to execute. You got to do something. And if you know you aren't capable or don't have the time or aren't there and that the numbers scare you and all that, then don't touch this. Take the package, but you don't have to sign up for the apprenticeship program because you already got a partner anyway. You follow me? Got that? This is optional. All right. So if you aren't interested in this, that's fine. And what you do is you still have access to this, even if you choose not to execute it. And to make this even easy, we'll make this really crazy. All right. Because it's a short fuse on this. It's not a lot of time on it to do it. Is we're going to lower the bar. And here's the deal I do with you. We'll find out if you're serious or if you're curious. We're finna find out right now. All right. Here's what I do. I'll pay half of this $9.99 for you, your setup fee. I'll just pay it. And you can pay me back after you get a deal done. No interest, no compounded interest. And if the way this works, I pay 50% of the $9.99 today. That's $4.99. Now I'm paying $4.99. You need to pay $4.99 too. And even at $4.99, this is a very low bar for a $12,000 program. And I know that. But I'm looking at the clock and the years. This is the beginning of a new year, and I want to start strong. All right? And that's why this is that. You see, I'll make my profits from your deals. That's what I'm after. Deal makers, people that can play with me on this level. All right? And that's how confident I am. So I'm going to invest in you and help you to get in, and you can earn the capital and pay me back later once you get some deals under your belt. That's really simple. I'm that confident. I'm going to coach you, guide you, be there for you. I'm going to do everything I can within my ability to help you generate the capital and get some deals done. And see, when you're in this apprentice program, you don't have much to do but just observe. You don't need no lender. You don't need any of that. You have to learn the processes and watch how things are played out. And if after 12 months, if it takes that long, you don't have a deal done in 12 months, you owe me nothing. I quit. I'm out. I won't even ask for a contract. Now that's how confident I am. And all you have to do is follow instructions and try and do your best, whatever that is. Not to be perfect, but to do your best. All right. So what you get, all of this for $4.99. You get the 12-month apprenticeship program. You get the virtual back office. You get the business funnel. You get the commercial financing funnel. My goodness. You get all of this, basically a business in a box. And if you don't want to do the 12-month apprenticeship program, you don't have to. Just remember that. That's optional. But to do any of the other stuff, you have to be in the game. You got to have an office. And once you get the office, it comes with the funnel, the business funnel, and all of the other things. Watch the live video if you haven't seen it. So what you do, you get in this, $4.99, PayPal or finance it. If you can't and need to, it's 4 months with 0 interest. And if you go to PayPal and PayPal won't finance it, send me the rejection letter and we'll give you some other options. So it's $4.99. The monthly hosting is $99 a month. It's just like if you buy an empty building and it's vacant. You have to keep the water on. You have to keep the lights on, even if you're not renting it out. All right. So your monthly fee is what keeps your virtual store alive. So you go to this soft launch, you get the discount here. Later, all of this changes. Prices and everything changes. All right. To watch the webinar, the full webinar, you can go to topgunnerwebhostings.com/webinars/replay to see the entire webinar. All right. It'll fill in a lot of the stuff that I haven't. I just want to clear up here the partner program, guys. So what you're talking about here is basically a money store, but with the apprentice program, going to another level. All right. And that's what this is. You want something to sell that's evergreen, recession proof, inflation proof, is money. Selling money you don't have to people who want it. That's crazy. Selling money you don't have to people who want it and get paid, and you have the thrill without the bill. Why? You don't have to pay any of it back. That's the thrill. You don't have the bill. That's what this is. All right. So $4.99 launch you in. $9.99 later. $1,500 later. And after the launch, we take it to the appropriate price of $3,500. You get it and get in today at $4.99 at $99.99 a month. And all you have to do is click the link. All right. That's it. Want to make that clear. So guys, have a good one. If you get in where you fit in, and wishing you nothing but the best and none of the worst stuff in life. And I'll talk to you on the inside. So go ahead and order if you want one. You better seize the moment now. I'm saying, because it's a short fuse on this. Okay. All right.